Hello and welcome, as it is the 6th day of November 2020. Welcome to month number one of what could be many. Could be 20, 18, 20, 22, 24, or 2 years maybe of a tremendous bull market. This is the Money Charts channel. My name is Derek. All bets, trades, and of the like, within each his own risk and their own reward. Although, it kind of could be and should be 4, but it's technically 1. And what I'm looking at is the following parameters within the monthly term time frame. That is for it to open and close above the 18 average of highs, front weighted, that I use. In July, it opened at 9,136 below it. However, in August, it opened and closed above it. Month number 1. And then in month number 2, it technically closed above the 18 average of highs with a close of 10,778 and the highs at 642. However, in the month of October, the 18 average of highs 11,027 and the open at 10,780. So this is month number 1. And back in here, we can see that in June, July, August, for 3 months, it did so in 2019. And wow, how about this run in here? This is a tremendous run. The final month in which it did so was February of 2018. On the month of November 2015, that's when the highs was 339 and opened at 310. But we can see that in December it did. This month here, it closed at 369. The highs was 356. That's a check mark. The following month, the highs was 364, but it opened at 368. And every single one of these months thereafter did so. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 3 more here to 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Consecutive months in which, from 2015 through 18 even, it closed above that situation. And even in here, I know the 18 average just starts in here, but every single one of these was above it until, of course, March on this timestamp. Just for fun, what I thought I'd do or did was take a look at the Dow Industrial for the exact same parameters. As it stands now, it is trying to get out above the 18 average of highs after having what could be a failed breakdown. Here was a situation in here where we can see we had 1, 2, 3, 4, unable to keep it going. That was it on that one. But there were 23 times in which it did during this run. And I think it could have, what did it exhaust itself here? 24,301. Yeah, it exhausted itself like in June. But 23 times during this run. So there's once it did it. 23 times here. That's 2. Not quite here, but close. 21 times here. That's 3. I might have missed some too, I don't know, but 32 times, and even had an extra little bit run, but the majority of this beforehand. And this is now in the 1990s. We had another 32x time there. And here, almost in this one here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18. Maybe this one should have counted. I'm looking for 18 or more. Maybe I missed one of them here. Let's just see, because on this one here, on the top, we have an open of 901 with the highs and the close at 896. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Not quite 18. That's probably why I don't have that on there. As far as other situations in the past, now we're going back to the silent crash, as I've heard it been called, throughout like the 1960s into the 70s, where the market pretty much went sideways. But within the 60s here, there was 25 months in a row, 18 months in a row at the end of the 1950s, 28 months in a row in the mid-1950s, 20 months in a row to start the 50s, 26 in the mid 1940s, 23 times after the Great Depression lows, although we were still in the Depression, although none of us in the they were still in the Great Depression at the time, and maybe you might have been a baby and you're really old now. Congratulations if that's the case, but I don't think. And if that's the case, you don't have much memories of that time. I don't think there's anyone watching this video who has memories of then, but nobody has memories of this point and actually living on it. Unless you want to get metaphysical, like on a beyond belief level. And let's get away from that part. But 31 months in a row in the late 1920s, this went above it. So there's a lot of times in which it has a couple years more or near, almost 2 years, 3 years, where it has a continued run with the price action above it. To start the 1900s, there's 21 times. So there's about 10, 11 or so times in which it has happened in the last 12 years amongst the stock market. I suppose I haven't even done it, but I can maybe just check out gold just to see how many times. I mean, it's on a major run right now within it. How many times are we currently at? The first one occurred, I don't think June of 2019 is going to count. The high is 13.14, the open's 13.12. It does not. But every month after that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's in month number 17 right now. We could be seeing another good one more year, 10, 12, 13 months of this. This thing could hit up to 30 maybe. This could be in line for an incredible run. Before that, how about this little run in here? There's a little bit of a blimp within the 2008 scare, if you will. From the 2008 breaking out of the 18 average of highs, and here the highs is 960, the open is 952. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26 consecutive months post 2009. And then before then, just a few in here, but a year's worth, not quite maybe. We can, I guess it ends here in 2006. What's the, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, not quite much. In here, a lot of correctionary moves. And then the big one, I only have from the 1976 run, but there hasn't been too many in gold's history when I look at it now, because it technically got into the 18 average in this December timeframe. So what are we looking at, like 15 or so here? 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I got a bit more data, I guess, with silver. So I'll finish it off with that. But this is just a whatever thing that I was looking at. But the whole point of what I'm stating is I think Bitcoin's at an early breakout phase. And I got to think silver is going to be even entering that levels as well too. Right now we're on month number 4 above it. Because this one here, 18 highs, 1850 almost, or 1885 rather. And it opens at 1858, so 4. Historically speaking, back in the 2011 run, this here having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, only 13 here. I find this interesting with gold and silver, almost like it's controlled a bit more, if you will. Once it gets a little out of hand, then they have some fun with it. And I'm just going to say, you can presume on your own who they is, and what they have for what they define as fun, and what I'm defining as fun rather. And really, of course, what I'm saying that is they smash it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, about 22 or so here. This is one of the technicalities here with the 18 average of highs at 5067 and an open at 5005. This run in here, this was a good continuous run from looking like this period here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Looks like about 26 or so in here, consecutive months. But don't be surprised over the next year or so, year plus, if we have a good run, I think, in all three of the things that I like the most, which is that of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, and a lot of the altcoins. Hopefully, 75% of the basket IOTA, the main ones being like Tesla's Theta, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, those ones winning. I think that's going to happen, and then silver, gold, all that kicking ass in 2021 into 2022. So then, with that being said, thank you for tuning in, and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.